Hey everyone, welcome back. The title of today's video is called Walk with Nature. I encourage you, if you can, to take a walk with a family member. This is of course a way to get exercise, but also a way to enjoy all that's around you. Just listen. That's a woodpecker. Take a few minutes, no matter where you are outside, and see the trees, the plants, the birds, the bugs, lizards, squirrels. They are all what makes this world a better place. And I guess, unless you're talking about cucarachas y zancudos, like right now. Continue to do what you've been doing at home to stay active. You have shared videos and pictures of yourself playing push-up, hand tag, paper, rock, scissors, jumping on the trampoline, swimming, taking a walk in the park, or riding your bike. But now I want you just to look and listen a little bit more carefully to the wonderful things that are around us. One thing to remember is that the world will take care of us as long as we take care of it. One way to do that is to give back. I like to help out by planting plants to attract birds and butterflies and bees. They are all great pollinators. If we didn't have these pollinators, then we wouldn't have all the food, fruits and vegetables that we find in our store today. So, I like to think of it like the world is better off if we live like that saying. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. Enjoy the nature. Enjoy nature and what's around you. But we could also scratch the world's back too. Right? Another way I like to give back is looking for volunteers. A volunteer is a plant that grows on its own without our help. It just pops up one day. Trees can drop their seeds on the ground, or the seeds can also be dropped by birds or put into the ground by squirrels. Not everything you see growing in a potted plant, a garden, a flower bed are worth the trouble of digging up. But no matter what, it's pretty cool to give life to a plant that will eventually give us plenty of good air to breathe and homes for so many birds, lizards, and insects. I found a volunteer this morning. Let me show you what I do. First thing I like to do is find a cup, or if you have a little pot, it works just fine. This will do the job. So I take the pen, make sure that you have help doing this. I start to poke holes. This is going to allow the water to drain from the cup. If you have too much water in the soil, it can actually kill the plant. So I'm going to make sure that it's able to drain really well. Now that all of your holes have been made, you can go ahead and find your volunteer. Let's go. Okay, here's the volunteer that I wanted to dig up today. This is an oak tree. Now believe it or not, when this gets really big, it'll be worth like $50 if you were to buy it at a garden center. Really cool, huh? So today, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I see a lot of ants on there, so you gotta be real careful. But I'm gonna try to move the soil away. Just like that. I'm gonna see if I can dig around it to see if I can pull it up. Here we go. There it is. Now I'm going to stick it. Sorry for the bad filming here. Into the pot. And I'm going to kind of steal some soil here from my garden and add it.
That's it. Next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give it a little bit of water. You're gonna notice that it's gonna drain from the bottom. See, we did a good job with our holes. Now, to make it a little bit more fancy, I did find this other little pot here. I'm just gonna drop it in. Now, it's all nice and pretty, and I'm gonna go ahead and add it to all my other volunteers that I've dug up. It's a loquat, oak tree, oak tree, oak tree, a pine tree, sweet gum tree, and some more volunteers that I just threw in a pot. These are bird's eye pepper. Pretty cool, huh?